wide and up to 12 of them can be found right off the coast of British Columbia. Now the best way to try and figure out what kind of dolphins we're looking at today is to take a look at their coloration. So take a good look at this distinguished U-shaped body. This tells me that we're looking at Pacific white-sided dolphins. Now, just their name suggests, Pacific white-sided dolphins are found in the North Pacific Ocean, from northern Mexico up to BC and Alaska, and all the way over to Japan. These animals are extremely fast. They're extremely social, and of course, they're extremely acrobatic as well. Researchers used to think these dolphins were an open ocean animal about 20 years ago, but within the last 20 years, they've been noticing these dolphins making their way closer inshore. So you have a better time now than ever to see Pacific white-sided dolphins right off the coast of British Columbia. Now, when researchers are out there in the wild, they take photographs of these dolphins with the hopes of identifying them and cataloging them. Of course, it's not too easy for them, and they're usually lucky enough to take a picture of their dorsal fin, but you're going to get a greater look at their entire the most white on his dorsal fin. Next to him, we have Hannah, whose dorsal fin is most triangular, kind of like a shark. And last but not least, we have Helen, whose dorsal fin is most curved or hook-shaped. Well, now that we've been able to identify each one of these dolphins, let's take a look at the role that they play in the ocean food web. Now, of course, in any food web, you have two different types of animals. You have the predators and you have the prey. The predators are the animals that do the eating, and the prey are the animals that get eaten. So put your hands up if you think dolphins are predators. Anyone? Who here thinks that they're prey?
They're both.
Who here thinks that they're both predators and prey? Alright, you're absolutely correct. That was a bit of a trick question. So let's take a look at the predator side of things first, since they are indeed both. Well, if you take a look into their open mouths, you'll notice that they have 100 to 120 cone-shaped teeth. But these teeth, they're not used for chewing. Instead, they're used for grabbing a hold of fish, and dolphins actually swallow their food whole. Now, this is okay for smaller fish such as herring, but what about larger fish such as the salmon? Dolphins, could you swallow a whole salmon? No, I didn't think so either. Now, of course, they're not actually answering my question, but they are showing you the motion they would use to rip apart a larger fish into smaller bite-sized pieces.